Yo, should I text the group chat and tell them we're in here, or should it just be quiet time, me and you talk?
I mean, it's really up to you, brother. I'm down for whatever.
No quiero estar así, aparentando estar bien, cuando sé que no es así.
Do you know Camina?
Camina, confía.
I love you know, bro. I've low-key been getting into my bag with gospel. Like, I've been really listening to music lately,
Mhm.
and I'm so really enjoying the fact of how much I've immersed myself. And I'm low-key, like, I feel like practicing has also made me better at singing. I've been able to
Mm.
louder, bro. Nah, because you gotta listen to it live, bro. There's this live version. Are you on your laptop right now as we speak?
Yeah.
Share your screen and go on YouTube.
Yeah, I heard this one before.
Yeah, bro, that's such a song. Tough song.
Bro, this is what I be listening to. Las armas que yo tengo no son
Yeah.
carnales, son poderos de Dios para. That's what I be listening to. Like coros like that, like merengue. I love
That's
that.
actually tough. Maybe I should start listening to that. Who knows?
Yeah, I love listening to like fire coros like that.
Your flesh wants it. Like your flesh desires that thing.
Right.
That specific thing that you're getting tempted by is what separates your flesh from your spirit. If you're able to overcome them, then you are able to oh, and then it speaks about the adversities. Adversity brings spiritual matureness. The tempted, being tempted is the adversity that you have to overcome to be spiritually mature. Oh my
Wait, what? Say that
gosh.
again. Say that again.
The adversities
Hmm.
that you face,
Right.
you must overcome to become spiritually mature. And the temptations are the adversities that you have to overcome to be that spiritually mature.
What's that one
Or
verse,
was
Jefferson, where it talks about the testing of your faith? Yeah, James 1,
it,
2, and 3.
consider it pure joy, my brother and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kind, because you are being tested of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish, though you may be mature and complete and not lacking in anything. The faith, the testing of your faith, the testing of your temptations, what your foundation is built upon is what builds your character. So literally what it's saying is let those adversities, let that perseverance be what makes you the man of Christ that you're supposed to be. Because when you don't overcome, let's say you've been struggling with lust for the past 20 years. If you don't overcome that testing of your faith, you will never be complete in the way that God was intending you to be. Oh my gosh. God is tough, bro.
Wait, I like what it says here. It says, "Let perseverance finish its work so that you may be mature and complete." It's saying that perseverance can finish its work. Isn't that interesting? So I feel like
So, oh no, no,
what
finish
what
what
hap-
you were gonna
what happened? What happened? What
ask you
happened?
though. What were the adversities that Jesus had to deal with before stepping into his 3-year ministry? Because it took 30 years for him to
Oh
prepare
my god.
something of 3 years. And mind you, he was a human just like us. And what caused the perseverance to be complete for him to be able to step out and complete the purpose that he was set down to complete? Yo, Dios mío.
That's crazy.
But on top of the fact, can we talk about how the people that proclaimed to worship God and honor his laws were the same one that crucified him?
Mm.
In the people that painted themselves as the most holy were the ones that crucified the blameless.
Mm.
That like blows my mind, bro. It blows my mind, like seriously. And that just shows that like any day we can easily become one of the scribes and Pharisees in any way because we can self-proclaim to be of Christ, but not bear fruit. And in doing so, we still kneel in prayer, ask God for forgiveness, and we continue to do the same sin, which is just re-crucifying Christ, which like we become the same scribes and Pharisees that did those actions to him. That's like mind-boggling, bro.
I remember Jefferson. There's a point in my life. There was a point in time in my life where God started to use me. I was 13 years old. God started to use me. I started to look for God. I started to pray for people, and I would see God's hand move in my life. And then I would see how other people, other teenagers were like, you know, they would make jokes that were inappropriate, and they would have their little friend groups, and I was never in that because I was separated, because I had to be for God to continue to use me in that way. And I was just I always wanted to be close to God. And then one day I tell God, God, let me go. Because every time I would go to try and sin, I felt that conviction and it wouldn't let me. And I was like, God, let me go. I hate you. I hate you, God. Let me go. I want to go sin and I want to be more like them. And then we can see this in the Pharisees, that it's not that they didn't know Jesus was the truth. They knew Jesus was the truth, but they wanted to stay in their condition. They wanted to stay the way that they were, It might have been the pride, could have been the applause from the people that they wanted to maintain. That's crazy, bro. Why do you think, Jefferson, them knowing Jesus is the truth, they rejected him regardless?
Because though they studied the law to where they became comfortable living in it. But Jesus gave them a step forward from the law, which called them to be out of their comfortability, which they weren't willing to do. Because when they speak of the law, Jesus is like, the law says love your brothers and sisters, or it speaks about he's like, oh, turn the other or hit your brother back. But I say unto you to turn your cheek. Like he calls all the laws that they have been living by, and he brings it a step forward, which caused them to be out of their comfortability, which they weren't never willing to do, because they were justified doing every act that was harmful, but it was under law. But Jesus came and called out the law and said, I'm telling you, God, I'm telling you to take it a step further than what you have been used to. And they weren't willing to do that.
Bro, pride is so evil, because pride is not uh, pride isn't just like being proud of yourself. Pride is starting to believe that you no longer need God, that you are not dependent on him, that you're dependent on yourself. Pride naturally makes you reject Jesus. That's what pride does. And that's why the Father sees prideful people from far, because they naturally reject Jesus with their pride.
Oh my
They are
gang,
they are
I preached
self-dependent.
about it. That was my first sermon, gang. Literally, the drama the little drama I made, it was God sees the I it was I oh my gosh, God is good. Literally, I got off the oath. I brought Peter that was translating for me. I told him to stand there. I'm like, I told the crowd, this in this scenario, he is God. And I'm walking away and I'm saying, Dios, tengo mi trabajo, tú sabes, tengo que buscar mi trabajo de familia, no puedo ir para la iglesia hoy. And I keep taking a step forward, and I'm saying, nah, but I got my car payment that I gotta make due. Nah, I can read my Bible anytime, every single time. And I kept taking a step with every excuse I made. And then when I turned around, I was like, God, why are you so far away? And I said, I haven't noticed the damage that I've been doing to myself because pride didn't allow me to. And literally, that's what it was. When the gospel is placed in front of you, what it does, it confronts your character. And God or the Holy Spirit is showing you the blueprint of what you should be.
Mm.
Pride blocks out the Holy Spirit from showing you the blueprint, and all you see is yourself every time. And the crazy thing is, pride is seen the most in Christians, bro.
Bro,
That oh my gosh.
Jefferson, you know why?
Why?
Religion, the same thing. It all goes back to the Pharisees. The Pharisees were religious people. They weren't relational people with God. And this is the thing with Christians that we see now and nowadays is that people think, okay, I'm going to become holier. I'm going to get closer to God. I'm going to get better. And so they think to go up, that means I'm becoming a better person. That means I'm becoming a more self-dependent person. I'm getting better. When becoming a better Christian, quote unquote, or getting closer to God is not realizing your potential and maximizing that and becoming this amazing person. Getting closer to God is realizing how garbage you are, how trash you are,
Yes.
how dependent you are on him. That's how we get closer to God. And people have this idea as Christians, oh, I'm gonna sing on the altar, I'm becoming better. Or I'm gonna become a preacher, or I'm becoming better. When those things, that is the dumbest thing you can feel, because to get to that point, you have to realize how dependent you are. Jefferson, I don't know if I told you this before, but after my breakup,
Mhm.
what happened in the relationship, uh the thing is, after I moved away, things got hard, and then she ended up choosing somebody else. She chose somebody else after I thought we had such a beautiful relationship and that our bond was unbreakable. And then I felt this pain in my heart. I was like, wow, like how could you just throw away everything that we had and just pick a counterfeit? And then I remember God speaking to me, and he said, you did the same exact thing with me.
Oh my gosh.
When things got hard, you chose something that was easier, that was a counterfeit to the bond, to the special bond that me and you had. When me and you were thriving, when I thought we had something special going on.
Oh my God. Cook, 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 cook.
When I thought we had something special going on, something deep, something profound, you threw it all away for something that wasn't even a percentage to the love that I had for you. Oh my God.
Nacho, bro.
And
Yo,
brother,
mio.
and I remember that pain. And I remember thinking, imagine what God feels for us, that in all of us, how many times has God felt that? That
Bro,
we build something special with him, and then we throw it all away for something that that is a counterfeit, that isn't even worth.
mind you, it's counterfeited and it's temporary. It is a temporary thing. King Solomon, the man that had everything in the world, he could have everything in the world. Like he was the richest king. He had the most women. He had the most, like anything that he was under him, he wanted it abundantly. Literally. He wanted what he had abundantly to where he wasn't lacking in any measure of physical aspects, and he still felt that gap, that hole in his heart, and he's crying out to the Lord saying, "I have everything, and I still feel this way. Everything I have is vanity because it's temporary. After I'm gone, it's gone too." We sacrifice months, years of relation for seconds of pleasure. It's so sad to see because those 2 seconds are what? Literally nothing. Nothing, because after those 2 seconds, after those seconds go away, after you realize what you did, that pain comes in, that guilt, that shame, and that's where the enemy starts throwing them darts. "You did this, God's never gonna forgive you. This is why you shouldn't have done," like, you don't even pray to him because he's upset with you. Like, those thoughts truly happen to people because of the fact that they allowed themselves to fall for the 2 seconds of pleasure, and they trade in something special that God has taken his time, his sweet time to formulate, and we throw it away like it's trash.
Bro, I just got this word. There's too many of us, Jefferson, that we love God, we say we love Jesus, we love everything, the good parts about Jesus, but we don't hate sin.
Oh
We
my
don't hate
gosh.
sin. We don't hate being dry. We don't hate not being in our word, brother. And how are we gonna grow like Jesus? Jesus, it's easy to say I love God, but then when it comes to being in circles that we're not supposed to be in, when it comes to making jokes that we're not supposed to be joking about,
Yes.
then that's when it's like, oh, you love God, but do you hate sin?
Oh my gosh. That's the real question, bro.
That's
Mm.
that's who we gotta start asking people. Huh? You
And
love
then the now, send that in the group chat right
do
now,
you
bro.
you you love God, but do you hate sin?
You send it, I'm sending it or something.
Nah, yeah, I'll give you the privilege, bro. You got that, bro. All goes back
Bro,
to
not
pride, bro.
honestly, bro. I'd love to have a podcast with you, bro. Honestly, bro. Do you think people aren't fearful of being away from God because they know that He'll always be there waiting for you?
Absolutely.
And what do you think about those people that abuse that grace and go away to do what they want and then just come back to the Lord when it benefits them?
I think I'm one of them.
Oh my God, tough. Aura. Aura. I'm sorry. I know it wasn't supposed, but he's like, I think I'm one of them. I was,
No,
I
no.
was, he's spiritually children.
I'm
You
infant.
got a mentality, yes, bro. So again, the best version of me isn't me, bro.
Oh my gosh, that's so tough.
Oh, gotta write that down too, bro. Oh my gosh. That's gotta be in your clip, bro. The best version of me isn't me.
That's a whole like preaching, bro. The
Right?
best
Yes,
version of
bro.
you is not you.
The best
Yo, can
version,
y'all explain that to me? I don't feel like the outsider, bro.
just remember, seek the best version of you that isn't you. It will never reflect yourself, bro.
Oh my goodness, Jefferson Pete. The best version of you isn't you. It's Jesus.
I think he might have gotten it, bro. You got ball now? You peep ball now?
You understand now, Melo?
I understand that. I understand that. I understand that.
You tell him.
Nah, he did not
See, bro.
understand, bro. He did not get
Right, you know,
it.
Okay, so what? Break it down. Yeah, explain it then.
Explain
And
it,
they
bro.
get straight. That's
yeah, bro,
exactly mellow, bro. If you understand it and it's explain it then,
what's
bro.
his name?
Explain it, bro.
Explain it to me.
Yo, what you mean explain it, bro?
No, it's not self-explaining. Explain it, bro.
Yeah, how much saying? How many?
It's like
Alright.
me saying, bro, Mello, why did the chicken cross the road?
Oh,
Cause he wanted to get rizzy.
what?
Yeah, I told us. Yo, Mello, explain that. Why laughing, bro? It's funny, right? Explain.
I don't know, bro. Bro.
Bro, I want. Oh my god.
Free audio post production by alphonic.com.